What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. It's a great day to talk about and have ownership of some real deal, nice and shiny silver. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some of my thoughts on what silver may do over the next few weeks and where I think silver might end the year. I think it's a pretty strong possibility that we cross the $60 an ounce mark for the first time in history by year's end. We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for a bunch of videos, subscribe to my second channel for bonus videos, and make sure to follow me on social media at Mykie DYDSS across all platforms. Instagram for some coin photography, TikTok for some little video snippets, and of course X for all of my thoughts on precious metals, business, stocks, real estate, financial news, memes, AI, the list goes on. All of my socials will be linked in the description for your convenience, and if you need any silver or gold stacking supplies, maybe some camping or prepping supplies, I will include some Amazon affiliate links in the description as well. And as I've been saying for these last couple of days, it is now December 7th, which is the last and final day to get 5% back in crypto if you apply for and get approved for the Gemini Bitcoin credit card. I will leave that link in the description, and I will include some more details momentarily. But we got to talk about silver. We're also going to be talking a little bit about gold. And I want to talk about, after I give you a little bit of a spot price update, I mean, it's Sunday as I'm filming this video. I mean, not a whole lot of momentum. Spot price is frozen in place until tonight, and especially not until tomorrow morning. But I want to talk about where I think silver is headed by the end of the year. And I want to talk about how easy it would be for silver to get there, and one potential roadblock that I can think of that might be standing in our way. But first, let's talk about the spot price of silver. As I'm filming, it is Sunday, December 7th, 2025. It is 10:55 in the morning. Spot price is locked in place. The market's closed. It's going to start to see a little bit of movement tonight, and it's going to open the floodgates tomorrow morning. But as I'm recording the video, spot price is $58.27. Where it closed on Friday, up $1.22 or up 2.14%. Another rock solid, strong day for the beautiful white metal. As for gold, same day, same time. It's actually down a little bit on the day. On Friday, when the market closed, it was down $9.90, down 0.24%, and the spot price was $4,197.30. To compare that to some of the other markets, the stock market, for example, where we closed on Friday, stock market, the S&P 500 was up 0.18%. Not the strongest of green days, not the greenest of strong days, but still green, still strong nonetheless. And then, of course, compared to Bitcoin, market doesn't close 24/7, 365, which gives Bitcoin the opportunity to continue moving in a downward direction when the markets are closed. Bitcoin, at the moment, is down just a hair, 0.07% on the day so far. But then if we look at it year to date, unlike everything else, which is wildly in the green, Bitcoin is in the red, down over 4.5% year to date. And speaking of Bitcoin, I don't know how much of a fan of Bitcoin you guys are. I'm personally not the biggest fanatic, but I do believe in the power of diversification. So if you're with me on that, or maybe you're a big time Bitcoin guy, then maybe this is something for you. I recently opened up the Gemini Bitcoin credit card. It gives you crypto back instead of cash back. You can choose whatever crypto you want. I went with Bitcoin. And the cool thing is it gives you 4% back at the gas station, 3% back at restaurants, 2% back on groceries, and 1% back on everything else. They have a promo going on right now through the 7th where you get 5% back on absolutely everything, which is pretty cool. And with Bitcoin being down right now, means you're getting a little bit more Bitcoin back than you would if Bitcoin were still up. So that could be a major win right there. You can go to the website and get it yourself. You don't have to use my referral link, but if you want to use mine, it means we each get a $50 bonus if you're approved and make a $100 crypto transaction. That's all you got to do. I will leave my referral link in the description section down below. So again, it is December 7th as I am filming and posting this video. If you apply for and get approved for the card, you get instant access to a digital version of the card while you wait for the actual physical card to arrive in the mail, and you can use it, and you can get 5% back on absolutely everything today and today only. It's the last day to do so. Referral link will be in the description, or just go to the website and get it on your own. Moving away from all that, let's talk about silver. Let's get back into the focal point of today's video. I'm just going to come right out and say it. I think we're going to see $60 an ounce silver by year's end. Now, from where we're at right now, it would take us less than $1.75 to get there. You mean to tell me we can see silver go up by $29, $30 this year so far, but we can't see another $1.73? I think it's possible. I think it's very, very likely. And with the type of momentum we've been seeing lately, it actually wouldn't surprise me at all if we saw $60 by the end of this week. Wouldn't surprise me at all. So for silver to double in price from where we started this year, more than that, it's up 102% year to date so far, with 3.5 weeks to go. I think we can see another $1.73 over the next 3.5 weeks. I mean, come on, that's only what, 40 something cents a week? I definitely think it's possible, especially with all of the records that silver has been breaking. I mean, we're seeing a 100+% year-to-date return. We just recently saw the highest close in history, and it's also blowing everything else out of the water. Gold is up 60% year-to-date. The S&P 500 is up about 16.5% year-to-date. Bitcoin is down over 4.5% year-to-date. Silver is dominating. Silver is crushing it this year. And as for year-to-date returns, like I said, we're up about 102% at the moment. But guess what? That's only second place from where silver has seen its most amount of growth in price. Not value. Value has stayed the same. Price is what changes. The spot price going up and down. There was a time where silver surged over 300% in a year. This year, in 2025, a measly 102%? That's like no growth at all, I say facetiously. So we didn't break that record. I guess in theory there's still time, but I can't foresee us going from over 100% to over 300% over the next couple of weeks. But hey, who knows? Maybe next year. I do believe, on the flip side, that there is one potential roadblock. I do believe one thing is going to be happening before the end of the month that could cause some potential friction for silver. And that would be the Fed rate cut that we are almost certainly, almost positively, almost absolutely going to see. I can't see a world where we don't get a Fed rate cut. All signs are pointing to another Fed rate cut before the end of the year. So I do believe that. which is good news for the economy, good news for business, stocks, real estate. Unfortunately, good news for business, stocks, real estate, and the economy is typically bad news for silver. So I do think that could cause a little bit of friction. On the flip side, it is Christmas season and everybody is spending a foolish amount of money on jewelry, cars, electronics, and all of these different products that involve quite a bit of silver. So could be a wash. Who knows? But I do think the Fed rate cut, which we are almost for sure going to see, I do believe it could cause a little bit of friction. It might not be right off the bat. There could be a delayed reaction. We might not see that friction until maybe January when everything starts to slow down. But I do believe that could be a little bit of a roadblock. Short term, I don't think it's going to mean anything at all several months out. But in the very near short term, I do believe it can cause some friction. And if it does, so be it. We still had a massive year with a couple of weeks to go. But coming around full circle, I do believe it's very, very possible that we see $60 before the end of the year. I believe it's very, very likely that we will see $60 by the end of the year. And I do believe we are going to close the year still up over 100%. I believe we're going to be able to step from 2025 into 2026, take a look at, at that point we can say last year's gains, and I do believe we're going to be able to say, wow, silver was up 100% last year. That's my honest expectation. I'm not one of those, prediction guys. I actually, to be quite honest with you, I can't stand the prediction guys.
Oh yeah, silver's going to be this price by this date.
I hate those people. But anyway, coming around full circle, that's what I think. I think it's very, very likely. I'm having trouble imagining a world where that doesn't happen. But I want to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Head on down and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. How likely do you think it will be for us to see $60 an ounce silver by the end of the year? Keep in mind, we crossed $30, $40, and $50 this year. You can't tell me it's not possible that we don't cross $60. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for bonus videos. And of course, make sure to follow me on social media at Mykie DYDSS across all platforms. Instagram for some coin photography, TikTok for some little video snippets, and of course, X. X is where the party's at. X is where I share all of my thoughts on precious metals, business, stocks, real estate, financial news, memes, AI, the list goes on. All of my socials will be linked in the description. And of course, I will also be including some Amazon affiliate links in case you need any silver or gold stacking supplies, maybe some prepping or camping supplies. Those will be linked in the description. And final reminder, it is December 7th. It is your last day to get the Gemini Bitcoin credit card where they're offering 5% back on absolutely everything. The promo ends on the 7th. That's today. It's your last chance. If you apply for and get approved for the card, you get a digital version of the card right off the bat, and you can use that and still get 5% back on everything while you wait for the physical card to arrive. You don't have to use my referral link, but if you want to, it will also be linked in the description. Once again, head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. Don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.